Welcome to your Wellcast, a guide to unlocking a healthier, happier you. Your host, Anna Kate, is an experienced holistic health and wellness coach. She's the guide by your side as you give yourself permission to build the life you envision, empowering you through motivation, education, and whole health nourishment. If you're ready to indulge in your wellness journey, Anna's here to help. This is your Wellcast.
Hi everyone. Today, I would love to lighten it up and talk a little bit about some seasonal summer practices, wellness practices that will allow you to simply live your best summer life, right? As the summer solstice happens, there is an energetic shift, and with that, holistic health practices and daily routines become slightly varied with the new solstice, with the longer days, with more sun. So as you continue to understand how all of the wellness facets work together congruently, you begin to make these conscious choices that align with your holistic health goals. Your mood, your emotions, the attitude, all impact your nutrition and activity choices. With that, the food you choose to nourish your body with and the exercise you decide to partake in for movement, mindful movement, all influence your energy levels and that overall demeanor. Rest and relaxation also fall into this cycle. It's interesting. Have you ever noticed how your day can change based on how well rested you may be due to a solid night's sleep, or how you may feel more frazzled with too little sleep? Our bodies are trying to understand these different shifts as it naturally morphs seasonally into these summer days. So by taking small steps to keep your health and well-being balanced and in true form for you, as you are a unique individual, you're better able to live a fantastic and spirited summer. So with that, here are a few tips that I have around the summer solstice, around just that big overarching concept of living your best summer life, however you want to categorize it, okay? The first one I would say is plan you time. What can you do to recharge your batteries? Oftentimes, it is difficult to come by free time when you do have that busy schedule, but make yourself a priority and allow moments of quiet in your day. Create certain boundaries around this small amount of time, or you could chunk it up into smaller pieces throughout the day, and stay true to the reason why you do need this time, why you've chosen to make yourself create some boundaries around you time. May it simply be a quiet morning alone before the day begins, a workout class, a nature walk, a nightly meditation. Simply finding the space to look inward is important for your mental and emotional health. The second one I would say is connect with others. So while it's necessary to find some peaceful time alone each day, it's also innately within each of us to form community. Socializing and connecting with others on an honest and deep level is inherent to our true nature. Building relationships that allow for thoughtful conversation only benefit your overall well-being. It allows you to learn, grow, and empathize with others that live differently than you. It's expanding your viewpoints and being open to meeting others when the opportunities arise. It's hearing other people and their differences and willing to work together in a trusting relationship in order to challenge yourself and become bigger than just you or your small immediate family. Another piece is create a colorful plate. Oh my gosh, so with spring, summer, you guys have already seen the abundance of produce. In North America, where we are, it's probably a little late. We've had a lot of rain, there's more dreary days, etc. So in the farming world, it's a little bit delayed, but we most definitely have seen the beginnings of the seeds sprouting, right? Like coming to life. And when we think about that for our own health, for our own well-being, creating a colorful plate is really just about enjoying the variety of fresh and flavorful foods that we do have at our fingertips, those nutritious whole foods that you can grab from the earth, especially in the summertime, relishing in that summertime dining and making it all about digesting what is in season. Not only is the rainbow of color beautiful in presentation, but the more vibrant and rich the fruits and vegetables, the more nourishing they are for your body. Go ahead and indulge at times in the local produce. Whether you're getting it from your own backyard, a neighbor's house, or the closest farmer's market, choosing to eat as clean as possible gives your body the strength and energy it needs to enjoy the sunny days of summer. And we have to remind ourselves that we're intuitively changing with each season on how our bodies digest the food. So when the longer hot days come of summer, your body really wants those cooling foods. So try and find new recipes and bring different types of food into your diet and share these with friends. Make eating healthy a fun experience. Bring joy into it. Bring joy into the cooking, to the sharing, to the pairing. And also remember to stay hydrated in the heat of the season. Here I'm going to also add some more pieces about the summer solstice itself, given that we do naturally, innately find ourselves physically wanting the new rhythms of the earth as we go into this summer solstice. So eating intuitively with the season definitely allows you to live in harmony with yourself, your body, mind, soul, and also the earth. Our ancestors ate seasonally because they had no choice. With the ability to have an abundance of offerings at every turn in the current culture of convenience, it still remains wise to instinctively eat based on the time of year. So in the heat of the summer, as I mentioned, you reach for those cooling foods, such as fruits, raw vegetables, kombucha, iced tea, iced smoothies. Try and stay in that herbal, mint, hibiscus realm. Your body definitely craves foods that balance the elements of the season. So following a spring of detoxifying foods like leafy greens or citrus, summer is often a time for lighter fare to assist the lift of the heart circulation and intestinal cleansing between meals. When you begin to recognize how amazing the naturally in-season produce tastes, think asparagus in the spring, watermelon in the summer, an apple in the fall. Honor the natural environment and allow your body to adapt to the seasonal changes by eating what comes from the ground. Listen to your body. Listen to what it's gravitating towards on any given day, any given month. Eating foods that are out of season make you more susceptible to the actual seasonal colds, the flu, the other illnesses going around due to the composition and how your body temperatures react in digestion. So it's just a preventative way of keeping your well-being, your physical body's optimal level of health in that prime state when you're eating the whole nutritious foods from the ground that are as seasonal as you can possibly take them. So does your body crave salads and fresh, color-rich foods straight from the garden during the summer months? Cooling the body down from the inside out is what actually drives those cravings during this hot season. So focus on eating raw foods, a simple high temperature flash saute or steamed veggies, kind of blanched as needed. Challenge yourself to, quote unquote, eat the rainbow. Being mindful of typical lifestyle changes around this season also helps with these dietary habits. An increased amount of outdoor activity vacation time, pool, beach, picnics, all of that sun exposure, have you reaching for the water-packed, nutrient-dense options for cell hydration. By choosing foods and beverages high in H2O, your cells can function properly with less stress. Given the excess energy expulsion or heat during this time of year, your body is always trying to find homeostasis, which is to keep your core temperature regulated. Foods high in electrolytes such as bananas, kale, coconut water, lime, those can all be a great addition to your routine for replenishing. While you're in the sun, it's definitely key to consume UV protective foods. And those can be apricots, leafy greens, carrots, all of the antioxidant-rich berries. So I'm just going to name a few of these seasonal favorites, both fruits and veggies, and I'm just going to list them. And you guys gravitate to what you love, right? Nectarines, my favorite. Pineapple, blueberries, raspberries, watermelon, cantaloupe, plums, coconut. Some of the veggie list would be cucumbers, eggplant, green beans, bell peppers, summer squash, zucchini, and corn. As we wrap this part up, just a reminder that intuitive eating with the season is also linked to your natural circadian rhythm. So connecting your daily patterns and lifestyle with the longest day of the year, the lightest season that we have, allows you to relish in the plentiful green and floral landscape and those beautiful, beautiful radiant sunsets. The solstice occurs at the same time across the globe. So in North America, we celebrate the longest, brightest day of the year as the hemisphere is tilted towards the light of the sun. This is when we honor the light as guidance, good harvest, abundance, renewal, and birth. As an illumination to blind spots, the solstice invites you to begin anew, receiving the benefits of your efforts, and asks you to integrate healing so you may be the light that shines outward in service to others. We have just a few more pieces of summer habits and concepts as a whole here. So following creating a colorful plate, we have adequate sleep. So getting adequate sleep, especially the older you get, is so important. It gives our bodies the real chance to replenish itself. There are countless benefits to getting enough rest. Listening to your body, reducing the amount of caffeine or stimulants used to keep going, and following that natural circadian rhythm will balance you out physically, mentally, and emotionally. It's what we always say, the mind, body, and soul is completely connected. So when you regularly get a full night's sleep, you tend to find more equilibrium in your day. You can better manage the moods, any emotions that come your way, any external stressors and things that are coming from the outer world as inputs towards you, you're better able to find that equilibrium for yourself. Increased productivity, weight maintenance, preventative chronic disease, and immune boosting measures are also all the benefits of your 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Some of us need just a little less. I understand that. And some of us, like myself, love that 9-10 hour range if I can get it, right? So again, listen to what you need, but watch the cues. See what works, what doesn't work, and adjust as necessary. It's so important to catch your Z's. All right, flavorful fitness. So I'm all about the mindful movements. While the sun shines, try new forms of exercise and move your body outdoors. Choose to join classes that you've always wanted to try. Widen your perspective a little bit of what it means to be active, what it means to move. When you increase your options and try different activities that may be out of your comfort zone, you'll find ways to move that actually ignite your passion. We don't always need to stay stagnant. We know what works with us. But just as we previously talked about the seasons, our bodies go through just those different seasons and stages. So in my case, I loved running. Loved running. Hardcore, half marathons, get after it plans. Now, the vibe is so much calmer. It is Pilates, it is yoga, bar classes, stretching, light jogs, and really just daily walks. Your body just will adapt with the things that it needs. Join friends or your partner and engage in something that they love to do. Just try it. Mix it up, and you definitely won't get bored. Exercise in any form doesn't need to be a chore. Okay, you guys, we have 2 more. So set intentions and visualize your day. Begin each day by setting an intention. What do you need from the day, and how might you be of service? By honing in on this purposeful nature for the day and the future in general, you can subconsciously visualize how you will positively tackle your to-do list and all that may come your way. Practicing these habits on a regular basis really does build courage, creativity, and purpose. And all of that helps reduce any hesitancy, anxiousness, or negativity. As the days and weeks go by, it is key to remember that you are in control of your life through your thoughts and actions. You can manage your inner critic and be prepared for any challenge or change. Things come up, life happens. You are equipped. Truly believe that you are equipped with the tools to handle any situation. Okay, and last but not least, we have joyful exploration. Fill each month with simple moments of curiosity. A change of scenery, no matter how big or small, re-engages your sense of adventure. Maybe it is venturing to a new neighborhood within your city to find a fun eatery or a boutique, or it may be hopping in your car for a beautiful road trip to a state that you've never been to before, or simply just clearing your mind and going on a long drive out of the city. Life is about the journey. So wherever you go, you will always see something new and novel if your eyes are open to it. Be present. Journal these experiences and memories and fill your spirit with a sense of gratitude. And I'll leave you with this. Live it out in your unique way. One of my favorite quotes that reminds us to just be who we are and live life to the fullest is actually from Dr. Seuss. Quote, "Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive that is youer than you." A fresh start to the summer. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, be you, love them. XO.
Thanks for listening to Your Wellcast, a guide to unlocking a healthier, happier you. Keep in touch on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at AnnaKate_Whole Health. To get in touch with Anna for personalized coaching and guidance, visit AnnaKateHealthCoach.com.